Welcome to JRNY TV, plus the bigger picture on ETH and ADA. Pause whatever meme coin you're doom scrolling right now, because this is bigger. While the internet's losing its mind over fart-themed tokens and dog coins wearing suits, two of the most important crypto projects on the planet are just chilling, quietly building, getting stronger by the day. Ethereum and Cardano are not making noise, they're making moves. And if you're not paying attention, you might miss the next massive breakout before it even starts. Welcome back to JRNY TV, where we cut through the hype and we actually talk about what matters in the crypto world. And today, we are zeroing in on ETH and ADA, two giants that are somehow still undervalued in a market obsessed with fast flips and TikTok charts. These aren't just tokens, they're infrastructure. They are digital highways being built currently right now under your feet while most people are staring at the traffic above. Zoom out with us for a second. Ethereum isn't just number two, it is the backbone of decentralized finance, NFT, layer 2 scaling, and basically the whole Web3 economy. And yet, its price still doesn't reflect how deeply integrated it's becoming into global finance. Same with Cardano. It has been playing the long game, peer-reviewed, slow and steady, but now the gears are turning, and that so-called slow mover is building real-world adoption right now in regions crypto Twitter never even talks about. Here's that thing. Regulations, they're getting tighter, and the casino era of crypto is fading. But ETH and ADA, they're still standing strong and quietly becoming the foundation for what is next. And while the market chases the next meme, smart money is stacking the real blue chips. Stick around, because in this video, we are going to show you exactly why these two might be gearing up for a 10x that no one sees coming. Section 2, Ethereum, scaling, staking, and the quiet power play. Ethereum has been making moves, big ones. The SEC just approved options trading on Ethereum ETFs from heavyweights like BlackRock and Grayscale, just to name a few. And this isn't just a regulatory checkbox. It is a significant step toward integrating Ethereum into mainstream finance. Are you ready for it? Options trading adds a very new layer of sophistication, and it's attracting institutional investors who were previously hesitant. And with these approvals, Ethereum's accessibility and appeal are set to skyrocket. But that's not all. Ethereum's upcoming Pectra upgrade, it is poised to be a game changer. In combining the Preg and Electra updates, Pectra aims to enhance validator flexibility, network scalability, and user experience. All incredibly important. And it's the most ambitious upgrade yet. Introducing 11 Ethereum improvement proposals, EIPs, designed to streamline operations and reduce those costs. Looking ahead, some analysts are bullish, very bullish. Forecasts even suggest that Ethereum could reach 5,900 roughly by 2025, with a potential to soar past 15,000 by 2030. And if Ethereum becomes a core part of global decentralized infrastructure, we might even see it hit 255,000 by 2050. No doubt about it. But these projections hinge on continued adoption of decentralized applications and successful implementation of upgrades exactly like Pectra. In the midst of all this, Ethereum's resilience is also noteworthy. Despite market fluctuations and speculative reports like those involving World Liberty Financial's alleged ETH sales, which the company has denied, Ethereum continues to hold strong. Its price rebounded from recent dips, reflecting that investor confidence in it is overwhelmingly strong for long-term value. So while the crypto world buzzes with the latest meme coin, Ethereum is quietly solidifying its foundation. With institutional endorsements, significant technological upgrades, and optimistic long-term forecasts, Ethereum isn't just participating in the crypto race, it is setting the pace. Section 3, Cardano's ecosystem explosion and why the market is sleeping on ADA. Wake up. That upcoming midnight airdrop? Yeah, that's set to reach over 37 million users, including but not limited to holders of XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, and probably quite a few more. This is not just a token giveaway. It's a strategic move to expand Cardano's reach across multiple blockchains, enhancing interoperability and user engagement. But that's not all. The Leos upgrade is on the horizon and is promising to boost Cardano's transaction speed to rival that of Solana, all while maintaining full decentralization. This means faster transactions without compromising the network's security and decentralized nature, a significant step in solving the blockchain trilemma. Cardano is also stepping into the DeFi arena. By integrating smart contract capabilities with Bitcoin through partnerships like Bitcoin OS, Cardano aims to bring DeFi functionalities to Bitcoin, potentially flipping Ethereum and Solana in DeFi activity. This could get interesting, and this move could also open up new avenues for liquidity and user engagement across both networks. Price predictions for ADA are reflecting this bullish momentum. Analysts, they suggest that ADA could reach $2.62 by 2025, and possibly hitting $10 by 2030. Those price predictions for ADA are reflecting this bullish momentum. And analysts, they suggest that ADA could reach $2.62 by 2025 and possibly even hit $10 by 2030, driven by these technological advancements as well as strategic partnerships. In the short term, ADA has already seen a price surge of nearly 19%, sparked by positive market sentiment and strategic developments. This uptick indicates growing investor confidence and could be a sign for more to come. So while the market's been focused elsewhere, Cardano has been laying the groundwork for significant growth. Section 4, Ethereum's undeniable dominance and why the market still doesn't get it. You ever notice how Ethereum does everything right and still gets treated like it's another altcoin? It's kind of wild. And the network processes more value per day than Bitcoin. It powers nearly every major Web3 project you've ever heard of. DeFi, NFTs, layer 2s, all of it. And developers, yeah, they're also building on Ethereum more than elsewhere, period. Anywhere elsewhere. So why isn't Ethereum already 10,000 or higher? It's simple. Most of the market's still asleep. It's focused on headlines and hype cycles, not the infrastructure that's actually moving the space forward. But here's the reality. Ethereum isn't just surviving this bear cycle, it's winning it quietly, powerfully, with major institutional momentum stacking behind the scenes. And since the merge, Ethereum's entire economic structure has flipped. It's not inflationary anymore. In fact, during peak activity, Ethereum becomes deflationary. That's Bitcoin level scarcity, and plus utility, plus staking yield. And all of that is happening while layer 2 networks like Arbitrum, Optimism, and Base, as well as ZK Sync, are all scaling Ethereum to handle millions of users without bloating the main chain. That's next-gen infrastructure in motion. But maybe the biggest thing that people are still sleeping on, institutional adoption. BlackRock's coming. So is Fidelity, and Ethereum ETF options were just approved. Is anyone paying attention? Because tokenization of real-world assets is also exploding, and it's happening on Ethereum first. TradeFi isn't betting on a meme coin. They're building on ETH. And yet, it's still trading like a speculative asset, which for long-term thinkers might just be the biggest alpha left on the board. Because if Ethereum already dominates every major category, what happens when the rest of the world finally catches on? Section 5, the big picture, why ETH and ADA could 10x from here. Let's zoom out for a second, all right? And in a market that loves chasing those shiny objects, meme coins, hype trends, low cap gambles, you name it, Ethereum and Cardano, they're sitting in the room like grown-ups, quiet, focused, building real stuff. And yet, they're still flying under the radar when it comes to actual price valuation. These are not pump and dump tokens. These are foundational networks. And Ethereum is the backbone of everything from DeFi to NFT to the future of institutional finance. And Cardano, well, it's becoming the go-to chain for high security, regulated use cases, especially with Midnight sidechain and the massive airdrop inbound. And meanwhile, both are scaling like crazy. ETH with layer 2s, ADA with Leos and Hydra, and both have supply structures that favor long-term holders. That isn't hopium. This is math. And then there's the macro shift. Regulation is also tightening, and utility is king again, or queen. Institutions aren't looking for meme magic. They're actually looking for infrastructure. And ETH and ADA, well, they are the infrastructure, the bones, the base layer of what's next. It's no longer about what if these platforms succeed, but rather it's more like when. Right now, prices are still lagging quite far behind reality, and ADA is climbing, but it's still undervalued considering the tech and momentum that's behind it. ETH, it's slowly waking up, but with ETF options now live and tokenized assets flowing in, it could rip at any moment. $10 ADA and 20,000 ETH aren't just moonshot numbers. They're actually grounded in adoption and economics. So while everyone else is out there busy being a degen into the latest flavor of the week, whatever meme coin, you name it, you might just want to ask yourself this: what happens when the world wakes up to the fact that the two most solid crypto networks were on sale the whole time? So what do you think? Are Ethereum and Cardano still wildly undervalued, or have newer projects taken the spotlight? Let us know in the comments below, and we would love to get this conversation started. While you're at it, please click that like button, hit subscribe, and then smash that notification bell at the bottom of the video so we can continue to bring you the most insightful crypto content on the internet. And as always, remember, the future belongs to those who start preparing for it today. Thanks again for watching JRNY TV. We will see you in the next one.